This is BBC Radio. It's midnight. On behalf of everyone here at Broadcasting House in London, may I wish you a very happy New Year.
BBC Radio 4, the news just after midnight on the 1st of January 2026. The government has said a woman who lost her citizenship for joining the Islamic State group won't return to the UK despite an intervention by the European Court of Human Rights. Campaigners to end violence against women and girls praised the Queen for speaking about her experience as a teenager.
When I was a teenager, I was attacked on a train, and I'd sort of forgotten about it, but I remember at the time being so angry.
The UN High Commissioner for Human Rights condemns Israel's decision to suspend dozens of aid organisations from operating in Gaza and the occupied West Bank. Israel insists the move won't disrupt aid. And celebrations have begun across the UK for the new year. The government says it will robustly defend the decision to strip Shamima Begum of British citizenship after she left the UK as a teenager to join the Islamic State group. The ruling, which dates back to February 2019, has been questioned by the European Court of Human Rights. The court has called for answers from ministers about the UK's responsibilities for victims of human trafficking. More details from our political correspondent, Nick Eardley.
At the age of 15, Shamima Begum travelled from East London to a territory held by the so-called Islamic State, where she married a fighter for the group. She was subsequently stripped of her British citizenship on the grounds she posed a threat to national security. Despite legal challenges, the decision has been upheld by the British courts. But the ECHR has now asked the Home Office whether ministers at the time considered whether Ms Begum had been a victim of trafficking and whether the UK had obligations to her. Her lawyers say the Home Secretary who took the decision to remove her citizenship, Sajid Javid, failed to consider grooming and trafficking issues. The Home Office said the government would always protect the UK and its citizens and would robustly defend decisions to protect national security.
The Queen has praised the bravery of the BBC's racing commentator John Hunt and his family after the murder of his wife Carol and their daughters Louise and Hannah in July 2024. They were killed by Louise's ex-partner. Camilla met Mr Hunt and his surviving daughter Amy for a discussion about violence against women and girls for the Today programme. The Queen told the BBC it prompted her to share her own experience of an assault. As our correspondent Helena Wilkinson reports, her candour has been welcomed by campaigners.
At the heart of the discussion was John and Amy Hunt's grief and strength. They are determined to protect the memory of Carol, Louise and Hannah. John Hunt told the BBC about their life after the murders.
It remains really